Hi everyone, I'm back again. Now, Osinachi, we are going to talk about Osinachi, the lady that sang Ekweme music. And then I have someone here who we are going to discuss this together. And then this centers on domestic violence. Pralagian International have done so much about domestic violence. And this should be a lesson to all of us. Because we've seen a lot of, it's because we know Ekweme, it's because she's a popular person. She's popular. That's why all of us were so pained by what happened to her. But there are a lot of ladies, women, dying on a daily basis as a result of domestic violence. Whoever out there, women in their husband's house that are facing a lot of things like this, is an advice to you. Call out, go out. There are people, they want to know what's going on in your house. So let me know. It's going to be a discussion thing with let me welcome her. Hi Ma, how you doing?
Hi, how are you? How is everybody doing out there? Happy Resurrections Day.
Oh, they said Happy Resurrection Day. The other time I said Happy Easter Sunday, and she said no, it's not Happy Easter, it's Happy Resurrection. Now, you know Osinachi, right?
Yes.
And you love the music, right?
Yes, I do.
So how do you feel when you heard about the demise of Osinachi, evangelist?
I was very, very devastated because not too long ago when I was listening to a woman, that was one of my favorite songs. And me as an American, I started listening, and the song pulled me in. So I knew it was she had a spiritual soul that it was connected with me. And when I heard of her passing, I was really, I broke down. So I just wanted to go over some things about women and domestic violence. And I've seen it. And yeah, and been through a little bit of it. So her passing, it was like she needed to alarm someone. She didn't call out for help.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to, be closed in. At this particular time, she having have 4 children that she left behind. Us as women, we need to try to connect with somebody close. And it hurts me that she didn't have anyone. Now that her passing, you see everybody coming out now speaking about this happened, that happened. How could they, connect to her a little more so that she can know that she's loved? Now that she's gone, everybody bringing about, oh, this happened, oh, this, and this upsets me. Okay? She needed help. She was calling out for help, but no one was there.
No, I'm sorry I stopped you. She wasn't calling out for help. That was what make it so very, very bad. I don't want us to. I don't want to be blaming the dead.
Mm-hmm.
If not because of that, if she's still alive, I will blame her so much for everything that happened. She wasn't calling out for help. Even this twin sister, everybody was saying, should we tell our pastor? She said no. She will beg. She will kneel on the ground and beg that person, please don't say this outside.
But you don't think there's a calling for help if she just all the time that she's there and she's going to this person? Somebody had to know that she was going through something. Somebody had to know that she was crying out for help. You can hear it through her music. I don't know how you feel about it. To me it was a calling for help. She had a mother. She had her sisters around her. You going to tell me nobody heard her plea for help?
Now, there are lots of people around her that know of this issue. And then if they said, I blame them too, because now they should all be responsible if in their mind should judge them right now. And then if someone was facing through a lot of things like this, domestic violence, and the woman was telling you, please don't tell anyone, please don't tell my pastor. And the pastor in their church, they have zero, according to the pastor, he said they have zero tolerance to domestic violence.
Okay.
And the pastor, the husband, is also a worker in that church. It's a very big church in Abuja.
Yes.
Now, why won't someone call out, to help the woman, to tell somebody that will save her in the marriage?
Say it again.
Why would someone not report the issue to someone they know that can help to prevent the continuance of domestic violence in a house?
Like I said again, she had family, she had sisters, she had mother. Some people just don't want to get involved. Yeah, some people don't want to get involved with your business, and so she probably came out. She didn't want to really put everybody in her business, but she still was calling. That's what I'm saying. She still was calling for help. But why at this time everybody wanted, after her passing, saying this happened, why she didn't tell anyone? She wanted to keep her husband, her marriage together, but it doesn't at this point. And I'm gonna go here with you with the same thing is, why didn't she tell anyone? Because she was in fear.
Fear?
She's in fear. Yes, losing her family. She have children. Her children is behind. But for some reason, I really believe that she knew something was going to happen.
But she lost all of them right now.
She lost all of them right now. And when I was looking at the review of her children blessing and, praying over her, and she kind of knew. She knew that she was going to leave from here. And I really think that was kind of selfish too, for the kids' reasons. Like, the kids now, we're mommy.
You can imagine, we heard that the father will make the woman to kneel down and have instructed the children to be beating, to be striking the woman. That's so very bad. That I can't imagine something like that happening in homes of people. Now, we have issues like that. We have cases like that Pralagian International have attended to. We don't need the woman to come and report. We only need someone. It could be the neighbor, it could be the friend, it could just to come. Someone to come to the office and report.
To report.
Sir, something is happening in so person's home. Now, what we need to... Now, this is just to call out to people out there. Help someone to detect, to understand their rights. People are ignorant. A lot of people are ignorant. Some people till now, they don't even know what domestic violence are. But the point is, we want people to educate, to let people understand that you have a right. This is domestic violence. It's not supposed to be like this. Talk to someone. Now, that won't break your family. If so, you don't have to go to the police station. Go to any counselor, any human rights offices nearby, any mediator around. Tell them what you are facing in your home. They will call the husband. Probably, maybe you've offended your husband, or your husband offended his wife. We will table everything down. We will instruct them. It's not by physical stuff. Don't lay your hands on your partner. Then we will appeal to you to love each other more and to face your challenges.
But excuse me, but don't you think they've been in a relationship for a long time? He probably brainwashed her, and she probably been going through this for a while to, and even not to know that he had another family, married to someone else, and she probably knew all of these things and didn't want to come out because she just didn't want to be in shame and embarrassed. So some people are just to themselves. They don't want to come out. They don't want everybody to go here and know about their business, so they would keep it to themselves. Yes, and the kids, they didn't understand. My thing is, yes, women, come out and talk to someone. There's no love in the world that will have you keep being beaten, and then you leaving your children behind. Now they don't know what, they don't even know who to go to. They probably go through them things themselves later on in life, God forbid. But this, come out, women. If you feel that you being harmed at this time, that these kids is by themselves, and that hurts me a lot, because I know she was a beautiful soul. I wish I would have got a chance to meet her. The thing is, loving yourself. If you love yourself enough, maybe she had to love herself, but she didn't love herself that much that she left her children behind, and she didn't tell nobody. And I don't know what was the cause that she kept it to herself. But please, women, wake up.
Now, this is just an advice from us that women, it is time to wake up. Wake up. The world has to go on without her. That's very sad. Now everybody is talking about her right now. But now everybody starts and appreciating the her work, her project, what she has done. Some people will say, after her passing, I want to give her, I want to give her award, we want to give her this and that, we want to give her money and stuff. So we suppose, I know the woman probably, she wanted to be like a role model. Like I'm a gospel singer. Do I need to, to break up from my husband? Or let's pray that my husband change. You cannot change someone who is not ready to change. Someone has to have that feeling of change, to turn a new leaf before you can help such person. For someone who is a Christian, it's not just a young believer, he's a Christian. So, and then at that point in time, it's not change. It can, God forbid, they cannot change.
We're looking for that power. When you see a Christian person, you're looking for that strong will, that power, because you already know, even through her, singing, the strongness, the power behind voice, like, not this lady, not this, she got it, packed down, she got a beautiful family, but you never know what's going behind every smiling face.
You know what we do sometimes when we have cases like this? They will tell us, a woman will come to our office, or maybe a friend told us about her, and we will call the woman to our office. We educate her, and she'll say, no, I don't want to leave my husband, but your husband is killing you. So see the wounds and everything. We can see all the marks. So we are not going to do anything, but we want to invite your husband, and we want you to be there. And when the husband comes, we will tell the husband, anytime you lay your hands on this woman again, you go to prison. And most of the time we see them living better after that time. So all we are telling our women right now is, please speak out. It's not that you are exposing your family to outsiders. No, you just have to speak out when it becomes violation of your right, or violating you, or beating you, assaulting you. You just have to speak out, please.
And also in this day and age, it's somebody out here to help. It's somebody out here to help anyone. Right now, you can call anyone. I understand you don't want everybody in your business. I'm a private person as well. But when you can go here and just get to one person, I don't care, somebody, to say, I just need to speak to you. That's why you got to allow God in. Put him first, and ask God. You need that closeness with God, so that he can be able to help you in that area. Because man ain't going to help you like that. Man ain't going to. They're not going to love you the way God would. And she needed closeness with someone.
So we pray that the dead should find solace in the Spirit of God.
Amen.
And may her soul rest in perfect peace.
Yes, gone too soon. I was ready for another gospel song,
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
So, finally, the lady has gone to rest. So, but maybe this is just a preaching. It's just like a preaching to other people out there.
Yes, sir.
So, because I can see the way everybody now advocates against domestic violence. So it's like a preaching. The woman, even in her grave, is still preaching right now. So, and I also urge our spiritual fathers, our Muslim fathers, all of us should stand up against domestic violence. We are not even talking about domestic violence by husband against their wives. We are talking about both sides, because there are some men that are suffering from the hands of their wives too. So we are just saying, we are using this opportunity to tell us that let's domestic violence stop. Final note from you.
Yes, and that's also as a Pralagian human rights leader, I'm also into helping women resolve the issues with domestic violence, like getting together. But having to say in closing, we need to get out to women more. The men, they can handle this, but the women, we need to contact them. Anybody need to come and follow up here with Pralagian. I also was going over some cases as well about how this story reached another woman that was in Africa, and she didn't want to marry the guy she was engaged to, because now she's afraid, because she don't want to go into the situation with what happened to this lady. And so now she's taking another thought. Yes, it's very scary out here with these men. You just got to get the right man. Let God lead you to the right man. It said when a man found a good woman, he found the good. When a man found the woman, he found the good thing.
Now, like the Pralagians have said and advised, but she only talk about women. She said men can handle themselves. No,
they need help too.
Yes, the men. Yes,
help.
because there's some cases a woman kill her husband.
Mm-hmm.
So that is why.
That's another topic. We can get into that another time.
Okay, another time.
Yes.
So
definitely.
Now, but the point is, see it as a sign. You are not married yet. Someone is still dating you and they start slapping you.
Mm-hmm.
That don't be crazy. Don't be blinded by the word "I love you."
Yeah.
If he really loves you, he will not raise a hand against you.
It wouldn't even.
He will not be beating you up even before you get married. So at that point in time, it's supposed to be the time he will show his affection more. Now, before you marry, this man is eating you already. So be rest assured he will beat you black and white when you get married. Black and white. So that it comes to a point in life, you see your partner like you want to kill her or you want to kill him. If you can forgive him at that time, if you can forgive her when he does something wrong to you, that was when you can actually say, I loved my partner, I love my wife, I love my husband. So from our side today, we just want to, as a Pralagians, what we do
when you see the first sign.
When you see signs like this, please call out. If your husband or your wife has started eating you, you know you need help in your family. So don't just keep quiet. Speak out.
And if excuse me, but if it's even people that's around and your family, your friends, associates, it's somebody. If you see your friend in need of help, it's not being in their business, because you know what? Probably if we would have intervened, anybody, family or friends have intervened, we could have saved her life. Could have saved her life. You could have saw some type of depression. It starts from there. Not, the person dressed in a certain way or having her head down. Friends and family, try to come in and support. If you love that person in your life, and you know that person going through things, you don't want to go tell a pastor, you want to go tell this to somebody. You could have saved her life by just saying, I don't care where you had to go get help. If she didn't want to tell, I would have told.
So on that final note, go and get help. please don't die in silence. So from us today, we say thank you very much, and then we'll catch you later. Bye bye.